You get in and out of fish, waters are parting. There's a lot of aquatic activities in the Old Testament. The thing is, I believe that God in the Old Testament was proving how big he was. He showed his grandeur. He created the whole earth in 6 days, then took a break. Where there is a dry bone that needed to be an army, this field with a bunch of dry bones that needed to be an army, God breathed on that army and all of a sudden it came up. Huge, huge stories in the Old Testament. But sometimes I have a problem reading those stories and thinking, oh, that guy's just like me. Not leading little Israelite children out of captivity right now. So I think sometimes God feels a little bit too big to approach. He only talked to the prophets share the story. Well, for a few hundred years, the prophets stopped talking. Until the breath of God filled the lungs of a baby in Bethlehem. Amen. And for 33 years, Jesus used that breath to go out and love so many people. And in fact, when you look at the New Testament, just Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, in fact, you see all these stories of Jesus meeting people not when they got their lives together perfectly, but he met them where they were in the middle of their mess and said, you don't have to stay here.
Amen. Yes, amen.
So it's a little easier for me to relate to some of those stories too. And I noticed something. I started looking through the Old Testament. I started looking through the New Testament. And I found myself just camping out on Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And I realized something. There's 27 different times. 27 times where someone's story is told about their life-changing encounter of when they met Jesus, but in every single one of those stories, one little detail got left out of every single one of them. Wrote a little song about it, go like this. Real quick question, what do you guys think about blues music over here in St. Louis? Woo! It's like 65%. That's great. Everybody else just play the song. See if we can win you over here. I was the harlot sitting down by the well. I was the leper who was told not to tell. I was so paralyzed, I never had no clue until four of my friends who wouldn't give in went and busted up a roof. Yeah. I was the widow who gave up my last dime. I was a blind man with the mud in his eye. I was the woman known by too many men. And as I cover my face, I covered his grace as I heard stones hit the sand. Oh, nobody knew the trouble was seated. Nobody knew my shame. Nobody knew the places I've been. I didn't know how to change. But he saw all that I didn't see. He saw a better way. And the unbelievable thing about the story I tell is that you don't even know my name. I was the prodigal, once lost but now found. And I was made safe the day the swine were all drowned. I was the thief that was hung up to die. But the Son of Man looked at my cross I was bearing and decided to give me life. Oh, nobody knew the trouble was seated. Nobody knew my shame. Nobody knew the places I've been. I didn't know how to change. But he saw all that I didn't see. He saw a better way. And the unbelievable thing about the story I tell is that you don't even know my name. Nobody, 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 nobody even knows my name. Want y'all to listen to this right here? I am the homeless, wander around on your streets. I live across the world with nothing to eat. I'm locked in prison with a chain on my dream. But when you see me every day, you look the other way. It's like a slap across my cheek. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen, and nobody knows my shame. Nobody knows the places I've been. I don't know how my name. Nobody, 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 nobody knows my name. Nobody, 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 nobody knows my name.